It's a battle of the bigs. Two fantastic centers, Clark, in this matchup tonight. Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the league. And as you said, tonight we're going to throw it back to those days.
And the starting group for the Spurs. We've got Johnson, also Dylan Brooks out there. And it's White in at the point. The three. Gregory misses. Outside, Davis. Here's Cooper. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
Now here's Brooks. Gregory, the pass to Wesley. Stolen. Floats it up for James.
LeBron James.
Say that. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
Brooks, the pass to White. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Gregory. He's guarded by Davis. They grab their own miss.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
To the middle. Here's Cooper. And he goes in for the dunk.
Anthony Davis.
In a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Gregory after the basket by Los Angeles. 5 on the clock. Here's Wesley. The rebound by Cooper.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Down low. And it's sent back by White. Johnson up top. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovic. The Spurs shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, a couple Hall of Fame.
Here's Brooks. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Nice shot by Brooks.
The first bucket for this offense, 1 of 4 to start the game.
James outside. To the inside. Davis. And Davis finishing it off.
Davis puts it down with a authority. This team is just going wild about it. Man, that was
and that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's a thing of beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate it.
And now, the first timeout call here for the Spurs. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I did speak with the head coach of the Spurs. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. They can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
All right, David, sounds like they're very concerned about preventing an early by their opponent.
No doubt. You don't want to play catch-up if you can avoid it. They're going to lean on their defense to try to keep this game in check.
Yeah, and, you know, it's a tall task. Great offense tends, in most cases, to beat great defense. They've got their work cut out for them. You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Here's the drive.
The defense made it too easy for him on that when Owens finds his teammate for the deuce.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Right the pass to Brooks. Back to White. Over Cooper. The shot misses. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Davis down low. From Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable.
And looking at Anthony Davis, a huge part of this team.
Sure is. I mean, along with every team he's been on, this is a superstar player. No question about that. He can headline a roster full of superstars. Not much on the floor that AD can't do.
And this is an interesting time of the season, isn't it, Clark, for a lot of these coaches? Having to balance minutes and keep players healthy for the long haul.
Yeah, it is a bit of a balancing act, Kevin. A lot of players don't like to take a seat when they're healthy and able to play. All of these guys, when you get to this level, everybody is a high-level competitor. And sometimes, even if it's for their own good, it's hard to tell them they got to take a night off. Again, I think you go back to reducing practice time and giving players a chance to play in every game that they're able to play in.
Now Wesley. After the missed three from Cooper. A shot by Johnson, no good. Over to the left wing. Passes it to Cooper. Three-pointer. And that one falls. Coming off of Davis's speed. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
He feeds it to Bogdanovich. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
One of my favorite eras in NBA history, Clark, the 80s Showtime Lakers.
Man, I played against those guys. Thankfully, it was just twice a year. We were in the Eastern Conference. Those dudes were unbelievable. Magic running the point. Kareem still playing at a high level down low. Worthy finding his stride and finishing the break. They didn't just win titles. Showtime had a flavor that was fun to watch if you weren't being run out of the building by them.
Now here's Brooks. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. San Antonio again missing. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 19-4 run. Basket good.
LeBron
James has got his second bucket of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Brooks misses. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
They shot the lights out from deep and really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Cooper, the pass to Owens. Makes it off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Weston. Following the basket by Shep Owen. Fade away. Trying to get open is Johnson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. The pass to Cooper. Launches it. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the spot they go. And Owens throws it down.
excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Cooper. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Here's White to end the cold streak, and Davis sends it back.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
They're getting on the goal inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Cooper. Again, the Lakers.
Now in their last 3 baskets.
San Antonio's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Brooks outside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Lakers making a change here. Hollins checked in. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. To the right side. And he nails it. The three-pointer falls from Cooper. Cooper's got 19 points.
Wow. I mean, 8 of 10 here in the first quarter.
Pass to Greg. Just 4 to shoot. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
A tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Sohan, they can't stop the run with that one. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Fires from 14. And it's Davis missing. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
James outside. And LeBron throws it down.
Right, their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Deflects the pass. Watching the line there, that'll be a backcourt violation. Eubanks, he's checked in for the Lakers. Klay Thompson comes in for Owen.
For your Lakers, Drew Eubanks.
Here's Cooper.
Klay Thompson.
With that win against the Kings, he's another guy who really showed up to play. Feeds it to Thompson. Lays it up off the glass.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Kuzma. After the made shot from Klay Thompson. It's good.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
James kicks to Thompson. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots before all night.
A team-first player. When Thompson notices one of his guys is uncovered, he is willing to get it to him.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Cooper.
For San Antonio, they've had 2 chances at the line already, making a both. First one falls for them. Los Angeles making a switch here. John Charles checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Cooper. 21 points in the game. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
And he gets it to go. 23 points for money.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's Gregory. No points in the game yet for him.
Assisted.
You love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting that close to the rim.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. There's 2 fouls already.
Shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Dylan Brooks. 1 shot.
And that one falls for Brooks. And something that's been on the uptick in the NBA is free throw shooting. League-wide, Clark, teams are having more success from the stripe than ever before.
The 2020s are on pace, Kevin, to be the best free throw shooting decade in the history of the game, with skilled players now favored relative to the old school bangers. I mean, everybody pretty much has to be able to knock down shots to be effective as a player in today's game. So the free throw shooting percentage is going up. Not much of a surprise to me.
Davis is out there with Jermichael Green. Then it's Owens. Then there's Cooper. And it's James in at the 3 slot. That's the Laker 5. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against Sacramento played superb basketball. He had an impressive number of points, and his active hands were on display again with a lot of steals. When you look at the stat sheet, he
connects again from distance.
And all season long, he's been nothing but money from beyond the arc.
You're right. He's been nothing short of amazing for him as he edges closer to third most three-pointers in a single season. Here's Wesley. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Man, it's been a well-rounded strong rebound. It's certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Kicks it to White. Brooks outside. Back to White. It's deflected. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wesley. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little extra on that one.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Right the pass to Gregory. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. He kicks to White. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Already he's got 4 fouls. Definitely going to have to limit his minutes the rest of the way.
Bogdanovich is checked in for the Lakers. Owens passes to Cooper. Cranes the three-pointer. Cooper's got 6 points in the quarter.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
For San Antonio, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Pass to Johnson. White looking around. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Shep Owens.
He is going to be on
That's
Shep
his
Owens.
first personal foul.
Wow, he got
The
whacked
fourth
on
team
that one.
foul.
Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant
Shooting
contact.
for San
Straightforward
Antonio.
call. Simple.
White.
And even
At
with
the
the
line
ratings
for
going
2.
strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small
LeBron James with the assist.
Well, LeBron James is clearly a tremendously talented passer. When a guy is open, he'll get him the ball.
Outside, White. Passes to Horton Tucker. On to White. Here's the 3. He can't get that one. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And there's the feed to Brooks.
And the toughness of Brooks on display. Not fearing contact when he's looking to score inside.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Back to White. The pass to Sohan. Here's Horton Tucker. Shot clock at 5. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good.
The team is in the penalty.
No good on the second free throw.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control of the glass.
First trip to the line for him here. Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
And, you know, Bojan Bogdanovic, not an elite athlete by NBA standards, but he's a live weapon because he can really shoot the ball and put it on the floor.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Horton Tucker. To the paint. Here's Brooks. And he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can.
And now another look at that great drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Here's Horton Tucker. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
Davis so dominant, so strong, so athletic, so skilled. He got everything he wanted right there.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Kicks it to Brooks. Outside, White. Here's Horton Tucker. He's guarded by Cooper, and it goes down 2 points. Tucker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Los Angeles has gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Cooper with the bucket.
He knew what he wanted to do all along.
And San Antonio shooting a ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And that one is stuffed right through.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Fires for 3. Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
It doesn't take a lot for AD to get to the rim. With his length, he can throw it down easily.
Johnson right side. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Here's Cooper. That's in there. Davis with the assist. 40 points for money.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Back to White. Johnson outside. Over Davis. Shot to stop the run. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground.
Big time.
Jeff Owen.
Kevin, is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is an elite company.
Boy, I tell you, he's one of those guys, fellas, that just causes excitement simply by walking into the building.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And it's White missing.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And the basket by Owens.
And I love what the defense is doing, but Owens won't be denied his finish that easily.
Outside, White. Brooks outside. And he uses the glass on the lane. Brooks has got 9 points in the quarter.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Owens with it. It's picked up by Brooks. And the basket by Owens.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Here's Sohan. And another basket for San Antonio.
And that's an owner's manual possession to get them a good look there.
Pass to Cooper. Oh, and that one, no question.
And that is a great move off the baseline and a big-time play at the basket.
Great, fantastic reverse dunk. Had to get up high for that one.
Guys, that's exactly the kind of play that can really spark a team to a rally.
Sohan. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Bogdanovich. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Tries from 10. And it's Wesley missing.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Going inside.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
You can't hit that time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Well, with a double-double in hand through two quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight. He's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
On the court right now for the Spurs, Keldon Johnson is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Brooks. Then it's White. And it's Wesley in at the two guard. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
And White kicks to Brooks. The pass to Good on the shot.
Can't allow Johnson to get that deep. Once he's there, he's going to be able to score.
And Greg Keldon Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
And Davis sends it back. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. Gregory, the pass to Wesley. Right around a minute and a half. Played here in the third. And another one goes.
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for third most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another. Owens passes to Cooper, and it's thrown down hard.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Brooks outside. Wesley against Cooper. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's White missing.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Cooper kicks to Davis. And Owens throws it down. Gives us a double-double in this one. 10 points and 11 assists.
What a nice setup for Owens. All he's got to do is get up there and punch it down.
White bounce pass. Here's Gregory. He's guarded by Davis. Back to White. The tray. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Spurs have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And the basket by Johnson.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whoever he's facing.
James dishes to Bogdanovich. Here's Cooper. And good. There's another.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Johnson right side. Back to White. Over Owens. It's tipped.
What anticipation. Owens sees the opportunity and then just goes for it.
Wesley against Cooper. No good from outside.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
White against Bogdanovich. Brooks feeling it out a bit. That one's not going to go. James with some nice D. The Lakers have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with it.
How about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Got to be. Good play defensively. And the basket is good. And he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Substitution on the court.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio.
Lakers foul. Cooper. That's his second personal foul.
And that one falls for White.
Shooting for San Antonio.
And both free throws good for White. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Cooper. Trying to get open as Davis.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
6 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. Great D that time from Cooper.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
And he main basket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
San Antonio making a switch here. Adams checked in. And San Antonio shooting a pretty wretched 28% in the third quarter. This offense needs to maybe try some different angles.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show.
Third personal foul.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up
for San
to take the lead.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Right wing. Inside, Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Knocked loose. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. He's covered by Thompson. And Davis sends it back. They retain possession. And yes, it's good. He has 7.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
To the paint. And takes that one up and powers it through.
Great pass by Thompson. His playmaking abilities so underrated.
Looking to get it going. And it's White missing. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Cooper. Jermichael Green is out there with Davis. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Howland in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Spurs shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. Pass to Horton Tucker. And Clark, Commissioner Silver noted recently as the league moves to a more selective viewing experience, load management could hurt revenues even further.
Yeah, you know, when more fans can pay to watch individual games, it's a bit of an a la carte system. I think you need that star power every night. And even beyond that, Kevin, I think players, all players, but particularly the star players, have a responsibility to try to show up for work every single night. And that really should be the mindset. I think it goes beyond revenue. I think it's just a matter of principle. You have a job, you should be looking to perform every time you have the opportunity. I understand rest, but I think rest should probably be confined to practice, not the game.
Spurs have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Here's San Antonio now, and that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. You can't get that one to fall. Davis with some nice D. Pass to Holland. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call of the foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Holland. 2.
And the first one drops. And some changes.
Substitution on the court.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. White, bounce pass. Kuzma finds Johnson. His three-pointers off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14.
Westbrook has tremendous elevation for a guard. So athletic, and not only does he get high up in the air, he's strong while he's up there.
Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Lakers. Here's Cooper. And got it. Another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Cooper against Wesley. Outside, White. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Lakers shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. Here's Cooper. And again, 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Passes it to Kuzma. Ice ball movement by San Antonio. And here is Johnson. Can't hit from 12.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Cooper. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 7th assist here tonight. San Antonio with the ball. White the pass to Johnson.
Lakers
and the foul
foul.
called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for
That's
him.
his second
The leadership of the
foul.
NBA Players
The fourth
Association,
team
Greg,
foul.
has said they support
Substitution on
expansion
court.
in 2 cities, which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities. And I'd love to see a team in my hometown.
Los Angeles ball.
Bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think
Substitution on
can
court.
get behind.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
2 minutes remaining in this
That
ball.
is lockdown
2
defense
minutes.
at its finest.
Good.
And his incredible season continues.
Oh, up the history charts he climbs, GA. Now tied for 3rd all-time for threes in a
Cooper.
season.
His
Absolutely
3rd
amazing.
personal foul.
And he makes the
Team
first.
foul. At the line for the Spurs, Branham at the line for 2.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Cooper. And there's the pass to Westbrook. From deep three-point range. Pass to Cooper. Lets it go from deep. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Horton Tucker. Holland with the rebound. Holland's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
Their superior ball handling, 1 at 4.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
And so by winning the first of 3 to play in this season series,
And again for 3.
Threes just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues, doesn't he, to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by himself for 3rd most threes in a season. Launches a 3. Here's Rollins. No good that time. Good D by James. Here's here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 20-5 run. From down in the low post, it goes.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Outside Westbrook. Down low. Hits it again.
Russell Westbrook with the assist.
Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. And that one drops for him.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance.